Alright, I think everything seems to be working fine here. I might just cancel that timer. We'll get it going. Welcome everybody. Guess I got some happy music going in the background. So Southeast Asia is the server. Type in !server. I'll do that myself. See if that actually works. See if any of these work first. There we go. Welcome everybody. Get this microphone in the right spot. Good, it all works. How fast is the plane? I don't remember. Alright, I'm going to pause that music. You can just sit there for a second. Let's get in. 180 knots is probably absolute max into the yellow there. If I'm doing 180 or 178 or whatever it is, I'm probably in trouble. So that gives you a bit of an idea. I wouldn't be surprised we'd be sitting in the 160, 170 knots if I'm got it tuned out right. Let's go right back to the beginning and say hello to Michael from Canberra, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope it's not too cold there. I do know it was -1 degrees when I got up this morning. And then I think it's about 1 degree now. So, hey, we've like, what, doubled our temperature. Stu, mate, g'day. Hello. Mr. TPHI, hello. Yes, the flight plan. I realised it was not on Discord yet, so popped it on there. He's in a Boeing 307 Stratling. Okay. I don't know what the 307 is. Hello, Mr. TPHI. Hello, Visualize. Oh, he's had a nap. I almost missed it. Devon, I've seen Devon flying around an F-22. At least I heard him first, and then I saw him. Visualize has fixed his sim with the air show thing. Okay, you have a fuel basket on everything, did you? Timothy, morning, mate. Colonel Indiana Longnuts, g'day. You've already got the server thing there. Yep, cool. Coming down a bit further. How fast is the plane? The Spartan, I don't know about the Spartan speed, but 193 knots max. Yeah, in a dive in this thing maybe. I can finally fly the Spartan, thank you. Alright, cool. I don't have the Spartan, but you know, good luck. Put the name tags back on. I've got Mrs. TPHI sitting over here, putting away. I noticed she was having a little bit of trouble starting up or keeping the aircraft going. Not sure what was going on there. Alright, can I have prop pitch and, yep, cool. Alright. Do we have an auto start or just get this thing going? Yeah, we do. I'll help to actually turn the sound up. That's a cheats way of doing it, isn't it? But, you know. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't actually go and shut the door. It automatically shut. Okay, good. Did I yell out clear prop? No, not really. So let's go and shut that one. Alright, we're good there. Now, what are we running? Lights wise. Fuel. I didn't actually fuel up. Oops. How many hours am I running on this thing? Only 3.1 in this particular aircraft. Okay. Let's get the beacon light on. Elevated trim. What's this? Inoperative. Okay. Seatbelt lights. Yep. Come on, mate. We're putting those on. Where's the rest of my lights? Get out of the way. What do you got? Torpedo heat on. I don't know if I need those. Extend landing gear lights. I don't have taxi lights, do I? Alright. No, they're on retract landing lights, so they should actually be on. Is that right? No. Let's actually extend them then. There we go. Looking good. Dilution, no. Okay, thank you. Man, it's been ages since I've been in this. Do we have overhead? Panels, instrument lights. So that's about all we got, I think. Okay, so as we'll turn this guy on, and I think we're good to go. Now, which runway are we taking off from? This one, by the other one, the other end, because that windsock shows. I'm going to be wandering around. Oh, there's a 22 there. Is it a 22, Dev? So visualize showing up in. Oh, right, because I don't have. Yep, clam jammer. Okay. Alright, can we look out the front there a little more? There we go. Lean up, have a look over the dash. Alright, run down the other end of the runway, I think. We're going to be taking that taxiway. Wait, Mr. TPHI is in a little cricket? No way! That's awesome! Wait, do you actually have that? No, TNAV. Wow, there's a mismatch of, if I've ever seen it. We can actually taxi way down here, can't we? Yeah. Oh, I love the sound of that aircraft. Your Boeing 307 straddling max speed as well. Yours is max speed 193. The 307, is that similar to this? I don't actually think I ever got it. I don't know what you'll pop up in. Actually, I can't see you. Where are you, Stu? Oh, you're way over the back. Oh, you're the one coming up in one of those same, what are they called again? Caribous. Alright, look, Caribou's better than you coming up in a jumbo jet. Mr. TPHI in a little cricket, that looks awesome. Where's the taxiway? Can't see you as far that way. At least I can lean forward here. Probably should get myself back on the centre line. Why is my TNAV not showing up? Did I turn it off? I don't think so. I guess that's something I'll have to have a look. I might have removed a whole bunch of aircraft and not ticked the button to put them back on. We will keep going down and probably enter the next run. That should be enough. It's a massively long runway here, I think. Memory. Actually, no, we'll go all the way. I don't remember how well these take off. Do I need flaps for them or not? It's his personal livery. Oh, so he's got a personal livery and I don't have it. So it shows up as something different. Come on, it could show up at least as a default one anyway. It's in an AWACS. AWACS? AWAC. He needs to send it to you. Yeah, alright, yeah. You can do that. I'll put it in my sim and then hopefully it'll show up. You won't stay long in this plane. You don't like this plane? This is an awesome aircraft. Is there a taxiway in here? I think that's just the outway, isn't it? No, we can go in here. I wonder if I need flaps for takeoff. I don't remember in this aircraft. slight crosswind, is it now? Alright, I want full volume for this, thank you. I need my nose down, thank you. Oh, that's a little twitchy, thank you. Somebody didn't check his trim. There's gear up already. Here's a shot for you. Very nice. Alright, we're going to do a full turn around. I might go down the coastline to do that. Put ourselves in the green so we don't overheat. Blow an engine. Gotta get my head tracking stuff working. We'll pop ourselves back into VR or something. Alright, down the coastline. Alright, let's hold the yoke there and get these guys retracted. Hello, Twitch boy, mate. Run the volume down a little. These are nice. Nice and easy here. I'm on autopilot at the moment, just to hold that level. Actually, it looks really nice. Twitch boy, hello mate. He's in a SH33. Or showing up as a DHC8 400. Okay. Everybody seems to be showing up in the So you won't stay in this one long, no. I imagine you'll probably swap to something that goes flat out or vertigo or whatever. Alright, so there's my speed. I'm sitting at around the 170 something knots. I did say that's probably what I'll be doing. I've got my RPMs just below the yellow line. Yellow line, yep, cool. I'm not currently on the flight plan direct. I'm running down the coastline. What are we sitting at? Hang on, where's my altitude? Just over 1,000 feet. Okay, redo the barrow on that. We were actually at 1,400 because I forgot to redo my barrow. Alright, I might just take it up 100 feet, and that just got me to 180 knots. Alright. I can hear someone somewhere. Can't look out the window to see them. Okay. These are a good looking plane, these. Yeah, I probably don't need that cowling all the way out. Where's my mode? No, what are these ones? That's the throttle. Manifold heat, ice engine. No, where's my cowling? Oh, there. There we go, tucked it in. Need to be careful we don't overspeed now that I've got rid of that drag. It would help to put the yoke back on. I seem to have lost my yoke. You've got to be yoking. Alright, whatever. I got one in sim here anyway. How is everybody? Yeah, 14 sounding awesome. Yeah. Actually, I almost can't hear him because we got motors of the others, like Mrs. TPHI's. She's in formation pretty good at the moment. That's some pretty impressive formation flying there. Like she's got some experience flying at the moment. Okay, now I can hear that F-14. There he is. Alright, let's pop some music back on and work out where we're going here. Alright, so flight plan from King Shaka International to Maputo. Now, if you fly the flight plane, you actually go straight over the land. I'm going to go up the coast because, you know, we're doing the Indian Ocean thing. And then I need to check the fuel because guess we forgot to fuel these aircraft up. We might actually fuel up at the first stop. At FQMA, we might land and fuel. That probably will give me enough to the end. I may not need to fuel up full. We're only running at 1,000 feet. So it's not like we're, yeah. How do you stay up so late, Stu? It's only midnight for Stu, isn't it? I mean, I'm often up till recently 1 or 2 in the morning. Elric, mate, g'day. I don't know what Elric's flying. Doesn't show. Still won't show me. Oh, there he is. FW90. Oh, yeah, didn't get that. But he's coming up as a Yak 9. Well, that's an interesting swap, isn't it? Stu is a machine, yeah. No work tomorrow. There you go. That helps. Somebody decided to speed up. That is pretty good when you see 2 of them popping in there. It'll be interesting we see an ATR 42 catching up. At least that's what it looks like. Hey Michael, pleasure mate. I was just trying to get back into it and enjoying a little bit of truck and sim. I'm going to take 4 degrees to the right here. Maybe 5. Full 5 degrees stay down the coast. Not so sure about the music. Plane I'm using is not work. Oh, so your aircraft's having trouble. Okay. Do you have this particular aircraft? Alright, what is our heading is meant to be 041, so if we were to have this sitting at 041, that's my heading. We're doing 6.5. Okay, so is it really 4.1? Okay, yeah, it would be actually. Okay, so that's where we're supposed to be heading, but we're doing the run up the coast. You picked up car number 53. Man, I haven't even got 51 and 52 yet. He's talking about the Australian car collection. I think that finishes at 60. Hey, there we go. Who's that? Jared. Hey, Jared, mate. This music's a little bit too fast for me. Can I move the camera outside of the aircraft? No. Okay, so that's why I can't see outside. But we can have a look back in the aircraft here and even set up your table. Like totally unnecessary items, but you know, kind of show what type of aircraft we're actually running here. Pop the tables away. We sit in the actual seat. Now this is where you got it in front. Look at drinks thing there. Where would this? I guess the staff sits behind and goes and gets the stuff and then looks after the guests. Yeah, very good. Look at me running around my aircraft without the seatbelt light off. There you go, seatbelt light is off. Cool. Nice coastline here. There's a bit of green for a change. What's clam jammer flying? PC21. Yeah, okay, I did see something like that. Oh, that came up as a PC6. Oh yeah. Full table. It starts at 9:45 until 12. It's sitting down having a cup of coffee and biscuits. Nice, Michael. Nice, mate. Yeah, so we're going to be leaving South Africa in today's flight. The FA, I think, is for South Africa, and then the FQ is the next country. Which is, what did I say it was? I think I put it in the description. Mozambique or something? Yeah, Mozambique. They're going to land on some little coastal strip here. Let's get this out of the way. Little peninsula here on like a beachfront. This is going to be a fun landing, especially in this aircraft. Trying to stop it here. Probably a sand landing. Pop it in there, and then we'll work out what we take from there. Continue up. BTC Simmer just tuned in. What classic aircraft is that? We're in the Beechcraft 18. A few other different things. Whoa, Mr. TPHI just paused and raced back. Okay. So beautiful aircraft, absolutely beautiful aircraft. 2020 sim it came out in, and yeah, I was just having a look around. I'm going to stop that music for a bit. You can just pause there, thank you. Did I hit my rudders or what happened there? I did. What did I press? You got, okay, a bit of wind. Yeah, nice aircraft. I've got the yokes off at the moment. Where's that little hidey spot? Here somewhere. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, we were having a look around inside the back here because you can get in here. You can open the door, open the windows, tables, stuff like that. So 18S, I think it is, from memory. Who's a John Galt? I don't know that name. I do have that sound down a bit. It's interesting, he's not actually in that aircraft there. Are we holding altitude here? Okay, we are. Let's try it out. I flew one back in my Prepare 3D days. It probably actually is the same aircraft that's been updated. I do remember both the FSX and Prepare 3D version 3 or less had very similar aircraft. You could actually run both, one or the other, with the FSX aircraft. And yeah, they did have one of these. I had a few of them, like the A20N as well. What else? There's a bunch of them that I actually converted over from FSX into 2020 sim. Haven't bothered with 2024. Where have I got it? Here we go. This folder. Where's the... Oh, where's my okay, here we go. Showcases. Is this going to pop up on screen? Yeah, but not for you guys. What else did we have in the sim that was very similar to this? Not any of those or that. I'm trying to remember what it is. Because it also worked in Prepare 3D. Which I never actually got into. I was always in FSX. Oh, there we go. What's that one? Beechcraft AT11 is a very similar. That's more military though, because it has the top turret. That was back in those days. What else did we run? A20G Havoc. Yeah, another twin that was very similar, and there's a C model. They were all probably around about the same time. What's the Marauder? Yeah, a Martin B26 Marauder was also a twin engine, similar. And the Lockheed PV2 Harpoon, that's probably what I was thinking. Very similar with the tailwind. Even the Beaufighter was twin engine. Lockheed Martin 1808 Lodestar. Oh right, see the Lodestar actually looked very similar to this too, with the same rear tail. And they were all back in those days available in FSX and P3D early version. Yeah, had a bunch of them. Just going through the list at the moment of all the stuff I've done a review on from FSX conversion, and yeah. I think that's about it. Yeah, lots of fun. Hey Gazza, mate. You've lost all of yous? Stu, mate, did you go faster than us? No. I'm going to stay on the coastline here, so I'm just going to direct myself a few degrees to the right here. Is that a railway line? Must be. Not getting any traffic down there. Probably. We're still at 1,000 feet, 1,100, yeah. Might take it up another, might take it to 2,000 feet. See if we can do that climb automatically. Maybe, maybe not. Oh yeah, John Galt from the book Atlas Shrugged, apparently plane he was flying was very similar to the 18. That was a reference. Yep, no, I guess there was some sort of reference. That particular one, no. If you'd said Mitchell Gant, I would have said, oh, Firefox. If you'd said, I don't know, some other book I'd read, I probably would have been able to get the reference. Okay, so it doesn't change altitude, it just holds altitude, right? But we can put a couple of degrees let's go pitch. There we go. Now we can do a climb. 1 degree. Yeah. Alright, keep that going. Very good. And we can actually climb that up. Yeah, there's a bit of a coastline. We're definitely going to use up this fuel getting here, but that's cool. What other music we got? We'll put something on. Alright. So all we have is heading hold, alt hold, or pitch. So my climb is what I'm doing, or a roll hold. I'm climbing it at just over 1 degree, but under 2. Get me up to about 2,000 feet. I figure that coastline, obviously the Indian Ocean that we're following, will come back in when that when the land actually curves back in. Yeah, kind of. Have slowed down to about 164 knots airspeed. Might climb just a little bit more in the 2000. Might see if we can get a little bit faster and maybe even lean it out a bit up at about 5,000 feet. Probably a better altitude. So we'll do a slow climb. Seems fairly stable at the moment. Must be late for Gazda too. I think I'm on live weather. I'm not actually sure. I might have changed, although I don't normally have clouds like that. Ricky Cole, g'day mate. How you going? How's that computer of yours? All fixed and good to go? Ooh, visualizers descending, yeah. I still sitting at 1200 feet though. Oh, I don't know if this is necessarily my type of music for today's flight. What else you got? There we go. Quite late, yeah. Well, it'd be like, what, 1 or 2 in the morning, isn't it? For you, I'd imagine. For Ricky, it'd be midnight or... probably actually about 11:30, I think. Try and work out whether they have daylight saving or not. Anyway, welcome guys. How are we doing with that climb? 400 feet per minute climb. Not lost. Oh, we're down to 160 airspeed. There might be a wind. I could increase the prop mix there, just a fraction. And I can increase the throttle just a fraction. Keep it in the green. We can maintain our speed. We're at 3,000 feet and climbing. Actually doing a pretty good climb. Cool. The end of climb and start of what descent is 3 hours. Yeah, so we need to probably get a bit of a move on if we want to finish around 3 hour stream. Yeah, it might be a little bit more, I don't mind. Who's flying next to me? I hear them, but I can't see them. Ah, below me, that's why. That makes it a bit hard to find. Oh, look at all the coal delivery going out there. And there. Brought in by rail, yep. And the power lines are running way out that way. I'll get the PC back up and running, but no SSD at the moment, as just sorting out free replacement under warranty. Had to take a pic of SSD and send it to Crucial for free replacement. Yeah, okay, well that's nice that they're actually replacing it. Is it meant to have a heat sink? Did you get it overheated in your PC? Like on my motherboard, because the main one sits underneath my video card, and I've got the same video card as you, 3090 Ti, it can heat up, but it has a heat sink that can actually go over the top of it to keep it cool. We're at 4,000 feet. I would like to level out at 5. Glide slope. Test button. That's cool. Everything else is in the green. Green, and cylinder temperature is actually on the cooler side, which is looks fine. Just below the green there. The outside temperature is here. Where's the fuel tank as well? Fuel. Oh, I gotta move it that way. Okay. Alright, do I have manual switches? Oh, hello. Yeah, I do. Alright. Yeah, so we're going front, left, and right. Are we? Are we really? Ah, front. Rear, left. Okay, so we're taking, we've had hardly any in the rear. Alright, let's see if that goes down. So it definitely says we're in the right front and left front. But in the rear we actually have a lot less fuel. Or maybe the rear's a larger tank. I don't know. Where are we? 5,000? And check. Thank you. Alright, held. Flying down the beach at 5,000 feet. Very nice. I'd like to open the windows at 5,000 feet. I wonder if I can poke my head out there now. No, it won't let me. Ah, oh, man. It's just like lean my head out the window, but no. You gotta try these things, right? You gotta press all your buttons, Mr. TPHI. Press all the buttons. It's 12:40 over here in the UK. Oh, 12:40, yes, so you've got daylight saving, alright. There was no heatsink. It's just screwed to the Mobo. Well, depending on which motherboard you buy, you can get them with heatsink. They come with it in the motherboard packet. Mine does. But that's because also where the location is. But I've got another one in there that doesn't have a heatsink. But you can buy M.2s with heatsinks now, depending on where you're going to mount them. Pretty expensive though. Hey Stu, I can see you, mate. You're way ahead of us. That's why we couldn't see you. What are you flying? It's probably like, oh yeah, I was only doing 500 knots. What are these? Feathering switch. Oh, we definitely keep those off. No, see if we can see what Stu's in. Well, give me, yep. What? No, it went really quick. And gone. Hey, get off Jared. Show me Stu. Look at that. It won't show me what Stu's flying. Switchboard's in the SH33. Show. There. MiG-29. No wonder. You're way ahead. Wait, he's showing up as a Caribou, but he's in the MiG-29. I love model matching. It's so accurate. So accurate. How's that little cricket treating you there, Mr. TPHI? I wish you were in the Cree. With floats. Do you know what? That's a GA aircraft as far as I'm concerned. We could add that on one of the flights. Maybe not with the floats. Ha! Model matching brought to you by AM Scenery. Yeah. Nothing's brought to you by them anymore. Yeah, I bet they're quarrying out that sand there. Why not? It's fast. Do you actually have the cricket? The Cree, as they call it? Does anybody have the cree? Now, there's a 4 terabyte, everything on it, but luckily most was backed up. So I'm using a 3.5 inch drive, then we'll clone. Okay. Yeah, admittedly, there's the problem when you go and get a 4 terabyte M.2, or no, you said it was an SSD or M.2? Hang on, which one was it? Was it an M.2 SSD or was it a 2.5 inch SSD? Because the 2.5 inch SSD would mount into your computer case. The M.2 slides into a slot on your motherboard. And the M.2s can have a heatsink, and I don't really know or see much in the way of SSD 2.5 inch drives having heatsinks. Good, he is out. Ah, right, that's what you're saying. Yeah, we don't have to see any garbage planes flooding the market. I'm sure I bought one of them. Didn't I? I don't know. What M scenery plane did I buy? Right back at the beginning. Or maybe I threatened to buy a drone. I don't remember. It was the M2, okay. That isn't still on the motherboard, okay. Nice beachfront along here. Reminds me of Australian beachfront. Similar latitude and probably climate as some of the beaches along Australia. Oh, I got the A10 Warthog. Yes, that's it. That wasn't a Braddock 3D. That was the M scenery, was it? Yeah, it was too. I so made my money back on making a video on that. No, I bought the first one, Mr. TPHI. I bought the first one before we knew what they were like. And I was like, oh my God, we're missing bits and this is terrible and look at this and oh my God. And then I think I made a video, I bought this so you don't have to. I would imagine their drones are okay visualized because a couple of things, you wouldn't actually know whether the drone is anything like it is in real life. And you don't have to worry about a cockpit, it's just an outside plane, really. And potentially a heads-up display inside. I thought about getting the Australian drone just to use with my loyal wingman. But then Microsoft Flight Sim 24 came out and I actually don't know if the loyal wingman air show thing works with everything, especially FS 2020 aircraft. Someone else who's been using it recently would have to tell me. Yeah, no cockpit, works well. I've lost Mrs. TPHI. I wonder if it's because I did the climb. She's probably already changed to some jet fighter and oh no, wait, she's right there. Still in the same aircraft, I think. Woohoo. I'm honoured. I wonder what aircraft we should take next week. Getting the HA65 helicopter. Wait, you're changing to a helicopter. You're buying the helicopter. What's the HA65? Oh, you're not going up that high. Yeah, well, I didn't read that chat, did I? Airshow Assistant is causing a massive amount of trouble with all kinds of different planes and other programs. Okay. It's only made for 2020 though, wasn't it? I don't think I have it installed. What's that? That's my controller. That's pushback. That's aircraft carriers. That's camera. That's can't remember. That's the F5, I think, program. What I don't know why we've got that one. Camp out, yeah, I don't use that much. And the GTN 750 and ARG is to do with the what are those? That Osprey, I think. Yeah, it's a nice plane. At least get to the first airport and land it. That'd be the next step. I got my thing sitting about max at this altitude and speed that you would want to be pushing this thing while keeping everything in good temperature, although my carb mix temperature, actually I could probably lean it out now that I'm up here. It's about as much as I can get for 5,000 feet. My RPM did start dropping there. Alright, how are we doing that fuel? I don't think you're moving. You're coming out of the rear tanks, aren't you? Actually, yeah, they're coming out. Let's have a look. 21 gallons left. In the, yeah, okay, we could probably take the externals for a run. They don't have as much in them. Maybe we'll use them as reserve. Alright, left and right are going the same, so that's good. Oh, my nav lights are off. Oh, man. That's the other one I was looking for. Alright, where's those nav lights? There we go. Got a red light. Green light. Yep, cool. Hey, Mojave. Hi, mate. How you doing? Back again for some more. No, it's officially updated for 24, but still has issues. Ah, right. I got it directly from the developer, so I actually don't have it. Oh, the HH65. You mean the AS365 Dolphin? Right. You're going to buy it, are you, or you're already hopped into it? I'm not going to get it at the moment. I'm reluctant to pay brand new price of a game for an aircraft when I have so many aircraft. I have no idea how many I've got at the moment. Let's have a look. In my payware aircraft folder, there are 63 items. And in 2024 one, there's another 29. So some of them are doubled up. But I would probably have 70 odd aircraft that I've paid for outside of the in-sim market ones. That is loud. Who's popping in close to me? Jared. Geez, the external volume is a lot. I've got 95 freeware aircraft as well. And then I've got the in-sim stuff that I've bought, and also the free ones, so yeah. Can't just use your regular heli settings, just a heads up. No, and look, to be honest, that one that I used the other day couldn't use the regular ones as well. You had to go and do a little bit of mods, which is why I was having trouble streaming it. Because I had to actually fix it first. done one set of settings so far. I'll do more this week at some point. Yeah, look, if I'm going to do it, I'll probably end up having to do the same thing where you make an individual control setting for that aircraft. You just individualize it. It's loud. Is it very loud? Where is he? There he is. Much louder on the external. I must have them turned up. You're going to go and buy it. Yeah, okay. Look, it looks absolutely awesome and detailed and all the rest. I've just got enough at the moment to keep me busy. $150 external aircraft and pay and freeware, and I don't know how many I bought inside the sim. A lot. I tried to stop buying them from in the sim, but I've got them. And I haven't bought all of those. Admittedly, 10, 15 of them might have actually come from the developers, which is nice, and maybe even 20. MH60 is still my favourite. It is really nice. Look, the Chinook, I need to update that in the sim, because I think I downloaded it. If I haven't, I need to stop it from being downloaded and just stream it. I want it to show up. Like, Visualize is down there flying his whatever he's flying, and I can see him, I can see his aircraft. Actually, technically I can see a Caribou, but at least I can see that. What I don't want to see is the interior only of a Chinook flying, and I love the Chinook. It's an absolute awesome aircraft to fly. But I almost stopped flying the Chinook because all we see is flying interiors. Harvey says, I belong to Flight Sim Aircraft Buyers Anonymous. Yeah, that's what it is. Hi, my name is Brett. I've been free of buying aircraft now for 6 weeks. Actually, probably 3 months. I've got new aircraft, but I didn't buy them. Oh, wait, hang on. Did I? What did I buy? What did I last buy? Have I bought any since my brother passed? I mean, that's kind of the reason why I stopped buying aircraft, because I was too busy doing family matters and real life stuff. What is the last aircraft I purchased? Ooh. This is Sparta. Since the Chinook update, you can see them. Yeah, so what I'm saying though is I downloaded an update for the Chinook into my 2024 sim files, and I don't think I updated it or removed it so that it would just show the latest update, because when you were flying it the other night in the Chinook, I could see it when you were close, and then the moment you got too far I couldn't see it. Yeah, welcome Brett. Yeah. I've been having problems logging on to my Microsoft account. Can't remember email. I can't get my 2020. Ooh, what's A380? So you've got to find that. Yeah. Look for a recovery email. Like I've got a Hotmail from back, I don't know, 2002 or whenever I first got that, and I used that as my email. But I use my Gmail as a backup. If I were ever to forget my Microsoft one, admittedly they got my phone number, but I can always send a backup to the email. Yeah. An update for the Tomcat. Yeah, I got an email for that too. Actually, just let me see if I downloaded that. I haven't installed it. Yeah, India Fox Echo. 3 days ago, I updated it. Come to think of it, there's a bunch of things I've downloaded. I'm not sure I've updated. Like the P38. I think I updated that. I just haven't taken it out of my downloads folder. I updated it because we were flying it the other day, the other week, I think. I am old. You just made me pee a little. You have to email me before buzzing me. Oh no. I think the sounds in Flight Sim 2020 were, for some of these aircraft, was actually a lot better. Like, it had a meatier sound to the twin. There's a bunch of the rotary aircraft that it just doesn't sound right in 2024. Does anybody else notice that? Like I think the P38 even had better sounds in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. And then we got into the 24 Sim, and some of these aircraft that were just straight port overs, they didn't quite sound the same. $395 nautical miles to our final destination at the moment. Okay. And how far are we on this run? This is a lot slower than I thought. Just as well I didn't extend it. Yeah, although it's not a very far, it'll be the same again. So if we get there at about 20 minutes, half an hour, and then we go make another coffee and have a break, and then fly the remaining. Yeah, okay, that's about right. It's 234 nautical miles this first one, 198 for the next one, and 139. So, ooh, actually 300 nautical miles. Woohoo! We might do a direct follow the line there, and then get in. No, I'm happy with that. Those who can't make it the whole way, I understand. Fuel flow 44.7. Yep, okay. Well, there's my temperature for a second. I haven't worked out how to get the yoke back on. I lost it. Oh, there it is there. Oh, we don't get to press any of these buttons, do we? Oh yeah, we do, but it gets the whole thing. Alright. It's just my AP. You know what? Let's turn that off. Get that out of the way. Mine's showing 347 nautical miles, 2 hours and 33 minutes. I've got 390 nautical miles, 2 hours 20 minutes. Oh, so the 2 hours 20 minute ETA is for the start of descent. So from the end of the climb to the start of descent. Yeah, well, we're going to stop off, make a coffee, and then continue. It might be a 3.5 hour stream. But look at this beautiful countryside we're flying over. Are we in Mozambique yet? And we've got some chill music. I'm happy with that. Happy that my truck sim music that I use there You're trying to break your sim. Yes, press all buttons. You know me, I press all buttons. I press everybody's buttons. What are you talking about? Alright, so we'll get ourselves into Mozambique. Interesting, these other little countries that are stuck inside. Lesotho's inside South Africa. I didn't even know that was there. And Eswatini. Alright, Maputo is actually in... Where are we? We're not even there yet. So we haven't left South Africa yet, by the looks of it. No. Okay, so 1, 2, okay. This line right about there, in between this inlet here and this one here, that's the South African border. I wonder if you actually see anything. Oh yeah, yeah, there. See that? That line there, that's the South African border. Ooh. Hey, Mr. Gammy Wombat. Hello, and good to see it working. Yes, it is just working. Even though I am pressing lots of buttons. Pressing all the buttons trying to make it not work, essentially. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need some fuel at our first stop. A caribou down there. Did you land? I was in an A1. I never bought the A1. The Sky Raider, isn't it? Is it FAWW? How you doing, Mr. Gammy Wombat? Sorry, I haven't jumped in on your train sim. I did see you come in though, but I haven't jumped in and said hello on your streams. Mostly because you've been streaming late at night. When I do see you, although I still jumped into those sometimes. And get my microphone adjusted. Look at this beautiful aircraft. Running up the coastline, this is the Indian Ocean. On the east coast of Africa. Australia is about 1,000,000 miles that way. Not quite. Exaggeration. Probably 3,000 though. Some of them are getting some pew-pews in. Actually we've not been streaming too much. 2 times a week at the moment, looking for another game to start streaming. Yeah, I think Viz is pew-pewing someone down there, not me. Seems to be on the tail of Mrs. TPHI, and Jared's peeled off. He's running through the lakes by the looks of it. I tell you what though, these clouds look like they're sitting at a 5,000 foot base, which is exactly where I am. Do we go over or do we go under? We want to land at FQMA, have a coffee break. I think I'll peel off about here and then just make our way straight in. We'll see what happens with these clouds. Maybe I will descend. I don't know. Looking for a new game, eh? Perth is 7,700 kilometers away. Perth. I think it meant Perth, but yeah, Perth. Get box full off button for Christmas. What? Stu, say that again. Get box full off button for Xmas. Get a box full of buttons for Christmas? Oh, you've confused me on that. I can't work that one out. I have a lisp, and he can't even spell lisp. Oh, that's so hilarious. That's awesome. Beth. Wait, Americans are the most overpronounced R in the world. You've got to put your R in there. It's Perth. Perth. Mojave hires an AI bot, and he got it wrong. Well, he's Mr. AI, that's for sure. AIs can't say the letter R, that's right. R. Perth is 7,700 kilometers away. Yeah, it probably is. Don't actually know which would be the easiest way to get to Perth from here. A direct line I don't think would even take you over the South Pole or anything like that. It's just, it would be too far there as well. It's just, it is way away. I will get you box full off button for Christmas. I don't need an off button. Is it you saying I'll keep pressing my buttons trying to ruin my sim? Right, so this flight plan actually has direct. It doesn't seem to have the inputs added in. Okay, that's why. But if I zoom out on this, no, that's not zoom. Is this one zoom? No. Oh no, it is direct. Ah, that's why. Oh, do we open up GTN? Hang on, let's see what we can do with adding. No, let's not add. I'm not even using nav anyway. This one's got the right plane. Yeah, no, we've got the 10,000 kilometers away. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're a long way from anywhere near me. There you go, look at that, it actually failed to add them in. Pop these ones in. So 4016. I don't want to actually get over onto there. I just wanted to have it in correctly. Okay, there we go. 7 minutes. ETA 707. I am 7 minutes. Oh, maybe. To get to run 78 nautical miles. Okay. Maybe if we, no, that's fine. I'm running at about the speed I thought I would be. Now, what autopilot settings we have? Heading and alt, that's it. No, I'm fine. Oh, even the flight director's on. Didn't even know I had that on. Leave that, don't press those buttons. Okay. I'd just like to say that, oh my god, that actually worked. It actually worked, putting that in for once. Typing and flying do not work. No, that's why someone like Mr. TPHI uses voice chat, and look, that doesn't work for him all that well either. When we're trying to work out what Mr. TPHI said, we're like, what are you saying? No, voice to chat didn't quite get it right. That Twitch boy that's making that noise there. No, because I'm catching up to Jared. External aircraft making the noise. How do I pronounce that? Yeah, hello, welcome. Right, idea, he doesn't press the sim buttons. Yes. Oh, so you got buttons to play with. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you're trying to send me. Right, okay. You're trying to send me a fidget toy, aren't you? That's what they call them, fidget toys. A button box that's not connected to anything, and I can just press that. My wife's got those. She uses them for sensory toys. Are you flying with your flaps down there, Jared, mate? Are your flaps down? Please tell me my flaps are not down. No. It's Siri's fault. Yeah, Siri's fault. I think some people are flying on the flight plan over there. Is it Gaia? Or Gaia? Gaia? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Welcome though. Alright, we definitely got some cloud at our level, which is not really what I want to be doing. I'll take a 10-degree left and avoid that thick cloud there. I either go over or I go under, and I'm just on 69 nautical miles from the airport. And let's zoom in and see if we... Okay, so we're about to go over... Which one is me? This one here. We're about to go over the South African Mozambique border, which is that that line there in between these two lakes. I wonder if there's any... Well, there is actually a line there, or a fence, or a... Ah, a road. There's the border. Alright. Very good. Yeah, or Gary. Okay, cool. Call me anything, just don't call me late for dinner. That's how it goes. Interesting that the other aircraft have such a loud sound. I must have turned my sim off for that. How nice is this aircraft though? I've invited my 2020 pilots to come and join me here. I don't think she's inside.
Thanks for the dono.
Thank you, Stu, mate.
Just to say thanks you.
Ah, thanks to you too. I don't know if you noticed, I did start doing some trucking sim again last night, so I'm going to get back into that. I bought Illinois and started driving that around. 2 a.m. Have a good night, Gaz and mate. Thanks for hanging out. Goodbye, everyone. Yes, pretty late. I knew it was going to be late for you. I was testing the nav in this plane to see if it works. It kind of works. Oh, right. I'm using autopilot heading hold only. I'm not actually using, because I want to go up the coastline, I'm not using. I hear that. I don't see. There they are. That'd be Jared. Kind of works. I only thought it had altitude hold, heading hold, roll hold, which is technically engage autopilot. Although you got your autopilot thing on the yoke, AP on and off here. No, so that says AP on off, and it's actually got pitch trim. There's 6.5, that's automatic pitch trim. Okay. But I haven't tried the nav. I mean, we got the later updated interior here. How are we doing with fuel? I might try the rears. Oi. Why did it not roll the other way to start off with? Well, that, yeah, that marked it up for a second there. We're good? We're good? We are. Alright. Honestly, it actually looks like the cylinder or carb mix is actually quite cold. Just above 0 degrees. Yeah, see it in the truck sim? Yeah, flaps down on that one. I think it's just showing that. I don't think he's actually flying that. But I did ask him. I don't think I saw a response. He's going too fast to have flaps down. I think it's just the way it's showing up. Alright, we are in Mozambique. Yes, we are. I didn't even look back to see where the border was. Just along here somewhere. Alright, looks like people are making their way direct now. The flight plan. I think I might actually point straight to it. That's a good idea. So what, oh, don't press that button. This button is the button I meant to press. Okay, what is it actually saying I should be flying? What is this sitting at? That's not right. 4-1. Oh, I am doing the right track is 4-2. Okay, but to head towards, put in our handy GTN 750. 52 nautical miles. I'm ready for another coffee. I've already had 2 today, but I'm ready for another one. 042 is the track, but it wants me to head 003. It should be there. Alright. That would be to get me to the... Oh, okay. It'll be giving me to the flight plan, but not the airport. Alright, let's where's my heading? Alright, that'll actually head me to the beginning of the airport. And let's see if that actually is a 003. Get away from the coast, and oh my god, it is actually 003. Look at that. Nice, it actually lined it up to be correct. Okay, so heading now is 003, direct to the airport. Well, it's actually telling me a 2. Alright, we'll try an extra 1 there. So where are we? 2, yep, and this 1, 2, very good. And okay, that'll get me to the end of the runway. And we also, you can see my GPS line, which will come over the closer we get. Nice, nice. Turn that back off. ETE is 6:54. No, that's not 6 minutes 54. That's 6:54 time of day. Is that right? Gotta be. It's not going to take 6 minutes and 54 to get there. Or is it? Oh, maybe it's going to say it's going to land there. What's UTC be at 8:28? I don't know. What is this 6:54 business? Local time, I'm going to be landing at that. That's what it'll be. I don't know. Devon's out as well, heading off by everyone. See you, Devon, mate. Totally got distracted there, sorry. Yeah, look out that window for a while. Alright, so we're going to land in Mozambique, so first time out of South Africa. For those who have arrived late and or haven't seen what we're doing here, that's the Indian Ocean. We're actually circumnavigating the Indian Ocean. All the way up from Africa flying GA aircraft. We'll go all the way around and end up in Australia. We're actually going to end up in Tasmania, the bottom of Australia, that island where I actually live, where we started and did the Pacific Ocean and then the Atlantic Ocean, and now we're going to finish in the Indian Ocean, all in the next few months. Oh, I need to turn... Oh, you know, you're on the right. Yeah, so the front tank's actually had less. That's okay. We'll run that down a little bit. I would like more fuel in here, though. Remember to fuel up when I land. Maybe straight away. ETE is 650. That must be the actual time. It's telling me I'm going to get there. It doesn't give me times either. Tracking 1. I must have a win. I'm pointing 2, but I'm tracking 1. 001 that is. Fighting a crosswind, I'd say. Sitting just below 170 knots, about 168, 169. Ground speed of 175 though. I will need to probably descend and get under these. I think we'll do that. Alright, we'll descend down to about 3,500, I'd imagine. Or 4,000 might do it. Ourselves underneath the cloud. Oh, yawning. I need a coffee already. Oh, you know what? I haven't got that turned on. Where is my Fly Live Studio? I should turn that on. Alright, let's see if we can turn that on. On the stream. What do I got to do again? There we go. Cool. Alright, refreshed. We are in the, whatever is it, model something rather. It's not very big though, is it? We're 40% of our way there already. The whole flight. Okay.
You'll be back. You
Well,
haven't seen the last of Willie.
see you, Stu, mate. Thank you very much for your donation. You're very generous, Stu. Yeah, constantly generous. So thank you very much. Have a good night. I'll catch you in another one. When you see me in trucking or you want to come and join me there, let me know. Not sure the server's still up. I might have to just host it myself. But yeah, have a good night. Catch you later. It says I'm running about 50 frames a second at the moment. Probably this weather in front of me. Okay, it does have the green line on there. I can see that now. Good. Okay. Says we're 4,300 odd feet. BE48, is it? Okay, so the model aircraft number is taking it out of the sim. It has an issue with it. I keep forgetting to turn that on, but it's helpful when people jump in and go, what's he doing, what speed, where is he at, you know, how far in. Still descending though. I want to get below the clouds here. I seriously think it's going to be at least under 3,800 feet. Great sound, that. Look at everybody converging on that one airport. That's pretty cool, to be honest. Let's get another screenshot. Apparently I need to put more photos in, according to Mrs. TPHI. She wants to see the pink aircraft in flight sim screenshots rather than just in our Cool Kids Club. In Discord, I'll have to do that. He's still showing up in a MC15 Cree with floats, Mr. TPHI. That'd be awesome when I get parked up next to you. Alright, we're descending below 4. You know what? Those clouds are going all the way down. I think it's actually raining. Yeah? Now that I got down below that, there's rain definitely over there if I was on the flight plan. They got blue in them as well, so yeah. Well, 35 hot might actually have done the job, but I think I'm going to have to go all the way down to about 3. Probably will be flying through some rain too. Mozambique. I don't know much about Mozambique. Have a look at where we're going. Land here. Maputo is the capital and the largest city of Mozambique, located near the southern end of the country. It is within 120 kilometers of the border with Eswatini and South Africa. The city has a population of 1,088,449, distributed over the land of 347 and a bit square kilometers. Okay. It is currently 2:38 a.m. and partly clouded at 20 degrees Celsius in real life. We're not flying real time. If I was flying real time, it'd just be completely dark. Maputo. Clouds look like they're getting lower on me. Now, I think the runway, yeah, I'm going to come in too much on an angle, so I'm going to turn this, run me this way so I can line it up a bit more of a straight run in. Basically following the flight plan line almost. Who's way out? AI. Oh, okay. Wow, there really was a bit of cloud there, wasn't it? What are we down to? 3,000 feet? Redo the barrow, make sure that we're good. 30.30. Okay. I'm going to shove those back on the fronts because we had more fuel in those. Only just. Yeah, we'll definitely be fueling up here. Pink is the new red, is it? Alright, we'll stop in for a coffee and then we'll just get going. I think the next one, I guess we can do touch and go. I'll run it direct up to there. And we'll see if we can get our beach landing in a beach craft. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Alright, extend those nice bright lights. Yes, very good. Alright, take the AP off. Oh, trim's on down. Pitch, I need you off. Thank you. I know, I don't have my gear down. Oh, I might stop that music. Thank you. I want to be able to hear what I'm doing here. There we go, that'll slow me down. A little bit of nose up. Gear coming down. Yes, it is. Oh, we got one down. Take the other one. I'll run some flaps on that too, thank you. Oh, and the rear one. Yeah, we're going to need that. Now, which one's my tail wheel lock? I think it's that one. Well, this has got a long run in before you get to the actual touchdown spot. Okay. Where's my mouse? Thank you. Keep going, keep going. Take those open, thank you. Oh, it's floating. Come on. 31. I will take a 31 feet any day. We're still bouncing though. Minus 31 feet per minute. Can't tell if my wheels are down or not there. Nice. Now it did float. Oh yeah, wheel locks off. Thank you. Oh, right through the lamps and stuff. Way to go. Wheel actually turning? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's too slow for you. Oh, it is a GA flight. Alright, I'm going to go make a cup of coffee. Let's get a window open. Actually, that's going to be in the way if I look up there. Oh no, that's fine. Have a little lean forward. Whoa, why is there some lights right smack in the middle of the taxiway here? Someone's doing circles up there. Who should pick a tornado? Tornado's broken, is it? Has that still got problems with sound and stuff? No, Colonel, no. Slow is good. No. Slow is good. I'm on to you. I knew exactly what you two were up to. He did it anyway. Your turn, as if you take it in turns. Black car, mate. Oi, oi. Sheesh. You made me swerve. Alright, I'm going to call out a fuel truck. Which one is it? Actually, this, do that. Do that, and I'm going to need the same again. And a little bit. Just to make sure I got plenty. So, can you load that in the aircraft? Thank you. Now we're having. Gee, Superman, you can go now. Alright, should be able to let that sit there for a moment. Mr. TPH is out now. I have to start thinking about getting everything ready for work tomorrow. Yeah, that's fine. As we've been shut down for a week. Wow. Okay. Yep. That's cool. Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. TPHI, for jumping in. I will be back in a moment. Gonna have to go boil the kettle, make a cup of coffee, and then we will continue on our way. Unless I get in the air. You know what? I got fuel. I'm going to take off, and then I'm actually going to put it on AP. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So, revised music, you can just pause. I'm actually going to put it on AP and then run it down the flight plan while actually making the coffee, and hopefully it doesn't crash the desktop like it so often does. I reckon I could take off on these arrows. Alright, I'll have that window shut though. Nose down, nose down. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, we're up already. Oh, we are too. Oh, we're heavy though. Oh my God, you can feel the difference in that. So, yeah, I'm going to get to... I'm going to get to 1,000 feet or so. Sorry if you've stepped away to have a refresher or the likes. I'm going to get to 1,000 feet and then I'm going to shove it on heading hold, which I want to head... Which way do I want to head? That's not the actual direction. Flight plan, thank you. Naruto 72. Okay. That's at 700 feet. Hang on. Oh, we actually have nav, can we? Alright, hold Alt. That's 700 feet. Ooh, nav's actually working. No? Maybe? No. Yes, it's going to pick it up. Alright. But I do need to climb. Let's see if that actually gets there. Let's go pitch. Alright, up a couple. I'll do a bit of a climb. I don't want to... fly while... I don't want to go and make a coffee while it's climbing, but is that actually going to pick up the nav line? Do we actually have nav working? GPS is on there. Is it going to actually pick it up and get on there? So let's run that down into the green. Let's run you down into the green. That's actually pretty good. All right, and we're on a 500 feet per minute climb, and honestly, yeah, we've picked up the nav line nicely. Video is meant to be 172. No, 172, 72. Right, we must have a bit of a tracking 7-4 crosswind. All right. I'll handle that. I can handle that. Cool. All right, we're doing a climb. I might, 2%. All right, let's bring that down a bit. $200, 250, 200 feet per minute climb. It's actually behaving and going back on. Right, we're going to get over the water. climb over a few of those clouds. I'm going to go make a cup of coffee and let that fly, and if it crashes, well, that's why you don't go and make a cup of coffee while you're flying an old aircraft. What we will do though is we will close these guys. And we'll run our extended onto retract. There's Mrs. Alright, I'll be right back. Put some music back on and we'll get our intermission. Actually, I won't even put on intermission, I'll just put music on.
Oh, and this one time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my...
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half band camp is. Sex ed.
It's a bit of...
Alright, what did I miss? Some banana bread. Oh man, I want banana bread. I did hear the moment. Got that heat blur coming out from underneath there. It's good. Certainly are compatible with 2024's sim aircraft. Quite nice. He's going to come back and say, I knew she was going to do that. No, I usually stay and wait for you to actually do it because I'm like, I know it's gonna happen. That's why always when I step out. I actually wrote always when I step out before it actually came through that he's going to come back and say text came through. Alright, coffee is awesome. It is still cold outside. Apparently there's local flooding between a couple of towns nearby. My father sent me a message. Still getting a lot of news from Melbourne. Thinks I'm still there. Well, I can't see anything about the flooding, but okay, I'll believe them. But I just don't go out there. Have to be out. Have a good day, a good evening. Timothy, mate, thank you very much for dropping by. Have a good one. Get in our aircraft. What are we looking down there at? Still climbing. Okay. I'd say we've got a long way to go here. 156 nautical miles. I reckon we might get up and over these clouds. Let's keep climbing. We're doing pretty good at 165 knots. Ground speed of 168. And we are climbing 200 feet per second. We're going to end up in the middle of these clouds up here. I might just increase that a fraction. Go all the way to 500 feet per... What's that? That's sitting at 400. Right, 500 feet per minute. That might slow me down into the 150s. I could probably push that a fraction more. Keep us there. Yep. Music stopped, I think. Yeah, music just stopped mid playlist. Couldn't go any further, dude. Alright, I reckon we could get over those. What's our max altitude on one of these? It's pretty high, isn't it? What is it, D18? Whoa, 26,000 feet. But it's unpressurized. Alright, so usually between 7 and 9. 8 sounds good. But between 7 and 9. Which way are we facing? We're facing east, so we want odds, don't we? Let's get to 7 and see what it looks like. If not, let's go to 9. It says I'm doing a 499 feet per minute. Oh, so that's up and down. Frame rate's hovering around the 50s. Ah, that's alright. It's amazing what happens when you update your motherboard. BIOS and all sorts of stuff. Hey, Mrs. Plays. Hello and welcome. I just haven't got myself a cup of coffee. Good time for a coffee break, I think. Flying this old school, absolutely beautiful aircraft. Got some chilled music, and I think everybody's, I don't know, Elric's is running down the coast still. Everybody's ahead of me. We did lose a few. Wow, there are some clouds ahead though. See if we can get up and over those. How's your day? My father was saying there's some flooding between Sprayton and Latrobe where the road's cut off. I'm like, wow, so there must be some pretty bad flooding finally come through. Here's a little bit of low down road there though. I mean, there's no reason for us to travel down to there and try and get through. Currently running down the coastline of Mozambique. Having a mocha coffee. Nice. Just sit down the back here and pull the table out. Pop our coffee on the actually got a coffee holder or drink holder there anyway. But yeah, I don't have to go down that way. Hopefully you don't need to today. Just be aware there's flooding has closed the road. We're only 11:02. We're 53% of the way. We are climbing still. Yep, there's our 7,000. Redo the barrow. Mr. TPHI is flying down there at 1,500 feet. Going faster than me though. I'm not catching her. Not today, but maybe tomorrow. Look, flooding might be gone by then. We are down the 150 knots airspeed, but 167 ground speed, so that's still good. I may not land at the next airport. I may just fly over and then land down in the beach. In Hambane. Medium-sized airport. Knot wind. And a bit of a crosswind for both of them. So runway 16 is your best bet there. And final. Can I look at more information? No, it doesn't let me. Oh, that one. Yeah, that's what I need to press. Small airport. Runways. Only a 4 knot. Okay. From 180. Right. We'll go straight into that. Yeah. 5.4 nautical mile visibility. That's good. Few clouds. 26 degrees. 26. I'll definitely have the cowl flaps open to keep the aircraft cooled down. Yeah, you don't have far until you crash. That's right. Yeah. Less stress. You know, we're trying, you know, lessen the stress these days. Alright, we, whoa, hang on. Oh, yeah, 8. Okay. Let's stop at 9, I think. Oh, yeah, and I can also, there we go. Lean it out. That's what I forgot to do. Look at that. That actually made a huge difference. Just gained another 10 knots. Alright, that's about a maximum I can lean it out at the moment. About to fly over a city, by the looks of it. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering why it was slowing down so much. I'm like, yeah, because you didn't lean out the mixture. Right, we're coming on to 9,000, where I'm going to level out. Give this a little bit of a mark. There we go. Hold altitude. Thank you. Now let's watch our speed increase. 182 ground speed. Are we fully leaned out? Yeah, that's probably about as maximum as I want to go. Okay, music, you're a little bit loud. Just go back in the background there for a second. %. That's actually done really well. Okay, good. Yeah, landing gears are up and cowl flaps are closed. We are on front tanks. Very good. We're reading front tanks. Yep. Rear is still not very much. Oh, we didn't put much in there, did we? Most of it went into the front, I think. Externals. Oh, externals don't take a lot. Okay, that's why. Gotta go. See you, love. Have a good flight. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yeah, 1,500 feet. It's like, why are you up so high, Mrs. TPHI? You're normally down at inverted 100 feet and less, if you can help it. So that green line across the top of the screen there with the information is how far we are along the flight from start to finish. So that's the total. Doesn't have an ETA though. Why? No ETA Zulu time. Probably because I'm not running it on actual time, right time. That's probably why. That's interesting. Locked in at 9,000. Frame rate still hitting the between 40 and 9 and 60. Hitting mostly around the 50 something frame rate. You can see that bouncing around at the end there. 185 knots. 074 degrees heading. 9,670 feet. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Now, is it a city or is it just the trees and farmland? Oh no, there's definitely a city down there. Yeah, beautiful looking aircraft this. I think they did really well. Can't remember who made it now. Have a look. Carinato. Or a Sobo. D18S. Yeah. What shall we take next week, I wonder? Got the D17 stagger wing too. Not sure I'll fly that straight away. I'll choose something a little bit different. It's nice. It is, isn't it? Yep. It's very compliant. It seems actually quite easy to fly. I mean, it looks good too. It's famously flown in the movie It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. What is It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World? Yeah, in the 1963 classic film. Flown by stuntman, the plane is best remembered for a scene where it crashes through Coca-Cola Highway billboard and a hangar. He actually Blew it through a road sign. They went through a linen graphic sheet. Wow. Unexpectedly, durability of the linen caused significant damage to the plane's windshield, wing and engine cowl. Though Tallman, as a pilot, managed to safely fly the aircraft back to the airstrip. Wow. You never seen... Oh, look, I don't know if I have seen it or if... I didn't remember what it was called, but I probably have. I remember seeing that scene flying through the billboard. It was supposed to be made of paper mache, but they mixed it up and made it out of linen, and he flew through it. Still was able to land it. Wow. Mickey Rourke, among others. Looks like Mickey Rourke anyway. Let me have a look. It's a mad, 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 mad world united. Oh, okay. Spencer Tracy, Milton Berle, Ethel Merman, don't know who that is. Mickey Rooney, yep. Man, Mickey Rooney was in lots of movies back in those days. I probably have seen it. I don't remember it. Tell you what though, my wife has been picking up, I think got Don Knotts in it, yeah. My wife's been picking up lots of old movies at the local stores, especially for the days when you can't buy physical media anymore. Hey Frank, mate, I see ya. So that we can just pull out a DVD, pop it into a device and play it. And don't have to worry about streaming services. Same as what we're doing with video games. Just going and buying the physical media for a console, and then once consoles stop providing them, we just won't bother buying some of the new stuff. They have so much backstory log stuff to do games wise that we won't have to worry about the fact that they only want to sell it digitally for massive price. Second wing is nice. I don't think I've even flown that in a year. I don't think I've flown it in over a year as well. I've got a bunch of aircraft to fly, obviously in this series. I haven't worked out what I'm going to do from one week to the next as it is. Depends on how far I want to go, I guess. Got to take some of the Navions for a fly as well. They'll definitely get a run in this series. And some of the Arrows as well. There he is. Hello. We had the Patrouille de France doing a flyover Quebec City today. What is the Patrouille de France? Is that like an aircraft? French patrol aircraft? Either way, cool. Mr. CPHO says I don't have the stagger wing, but I can fly something else. Yeah. Stagger wing will get a run, maybe not straight away because it's old school like this. I might get something a little bit more recent. Like I've got the P28 Arrows. They're going to get a play eventually. Much of the Technams, even the RVs. We know how much Mr. Colonel Indiana Longnuts loves his RV-14. The Vertigo is probably going to get a fly, but the Vertigo might end up getting a fly in an area where we have to cross the water. Let's have a look on this great big globe of ours. Like when we head up here somewhere, I'm not going to go down into here and back up. I don't know if that's Indian Ocean there. I think this is all the Indian Ocean here. So when we fly from here, we might want to go over to the island and over to here. This is a great run for the Vertigo. The thing will do 400 knots. We'll get ourselves into here, and then we've got another run where we want to probably go fast. So all the way around India. There'll be a bit of a fly across the water here as well, because I'm not going to go inland here. I'm going to go down the islands. Go all down the different islands, and then probably down these islands. I'm not sure what I'll do here when I get to this, whether we go down these islands and we'll just keep going. I don't know if there's going to be an airport on there. You would hope. Nah, there's nothing on there. Alright, nobody lives there. Alright, we'll go down the coast here, get ourselves over to East Timor, and then there's another flight down here, all the way down under Australia, over here, and then we're going to go through King Island, down around here, and stopping right down this bottom peninsula bit here, where the Indian Ocean stops here. There is actually a helipad there by the looks of it. We'll probably circle that, but I think we're going to end up running up into one of the airports in here somewhere. That's a long way to go. Hmm. 84 nautical miles to the next destination. I'm going to fly over it at 9,000 feet. We're running it at 186 ground speed, so that's pretty good. I am borderline running that in the orange. Drop that back. That'll probably keep us, yeah, 185. Okay. Alpha Jet from France. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, that freeware Alpha Jet we had kind of got kiboshed in the sim. They got a cease and desist type thing. It's ridiculous when it's just making something that's free. You just got to call it something different. You know, call it an Alpha 1 jet. There you go, that's not called the same thing. Or a beta jet. Just name it slightly different. Or an A jet. A1 jet or something. No, they called it Alpha. They called it what it was, and I think Dassault. The Dassault? Yeah. Told them to cease and desist making it. Ridiculous. Well, our numbers seem pretty good. A little on the cool side. Yeah, cylinder temperatures down a bit more. I don't think we need carb heat on or anything. Not like that. Look at this countryside. It looks a bit more dry. Where all these lakes are dried up. I don't know what the deal is here. Maybe it looks a little bit rockier, sandier. The France AlphaJet demo team, they were at Washington DC for 250th USA. They did a pit stop in one of our Canadian air bases to refuel. Nice. That'd be cool. I did see some news about flyovers. I think the only one I saw was like a B2, B1 and maybe a 22 or something, or 35 flyover of somewhere. But nice. I still think Mrs. TPHI is pushing this red line in it. She's getting away from me. If we were to push that up and increase our, get ourselves into the yellow here, off that red line. That's not quite max. Not much increase, to be honest. Not much increase. Oh, and the B52. Yes, that's what else I saw. Yeah, and the B52. Man, that thing's old now. But if it ain't broke, not red liner, just yellow. Okay. Ah, no. I pushed my sim further and it crashed. Hang on. Hey Frank, what aircraft were you in? Did you get close to me by any chance? Hey Ian, mate. Just checking what aircraft you're in so that I see if there's a conflict, because I haven't crashed. You're gonna buy the B52? Yeah, I have looked at that and I'm thinking, well, how often would I use it? So just checking, QC Frank, I think you were the closest one next to me. I'm looking for a conflict between aircraft, making sure, always the Fuga. I wish it would tell me what the crash was for. Why did it crash? This happened. You got a conflict with this, or this is what happened, so I can fix it. That's annoying. I wonder if I can put myself back in the air. I think I've got an issue with the Fuga. I don't think it crashes. What's Elric in? Elric's been in there the whole time. So if I just say departure is there. Actually, don't even put that. Just local time of 11:38. Okay, 11:40 will do. Why have I got the weather on? Alright, hold, level, and heading. Thank you. I don't know, Frank. It shouldn't. I don't own that one, but I do have the other few, the freeware one. But I don't think it's installed, and I don't think that would be the issue. Alright, let's load a flight plan back in. Okay, yep, GPS, thank you. I was at 9,000 feet. That's annoying. Okay. I wonder if I can slew this thing. What is slew? Is it Shift Z? Yeah, it is. Oh, it doesn't go very well. See if I can climb myself back up where I was. That was a good guess. I got myself for about 10,000 feet. Alright. Actually, got myself about where we were. I didn't have my throttle on. Wow. I backed that off, did I? Okay. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Don't press that. Direction is... Okay, we're up there. Is there a crash log? 072. Is there a crash log that we get for these? When the sim does that? 072. Head that direction for me. Although the flight plans says we're flying it there. Oh, that's going direct, that's why. Ah, we did that before. Alright, I'll fix that. Departure, okay, yep. Insert before. FQIN. Is that right? Yeah. No, it's gonna... No, not that. Back. Cancel. Why are you doing that garbage? .053. Get back onto that line. Okay, thank you. Yep, that's more like it. Where's this FQXI? Where is XI, I wonder? And this one, can we now remove it? No, don't activate it. Ah. Why does it do that? You try and remove. It's added an extra airport that should not be there. Yeah, it's trying to go backwards. Look at this, way back there. Well, no, we don't want that. So it won't. It wants to go back there, then back up to there. Well, no. Yeah, it'd be nice when that one comes out though, visualize. How do I delete this? So every time I go to remove it, it wants to activate it. Remove. So what does it do? Activate. Remove. Remove. It removed the other ones. Put me on heading. You're way off. You are way off. Yeah, practicing my S turns are absolutely. You load in and then it goes, nah, I'm not choosing that on the fly plan. It's like, get rid of bits and pieces that I didn't want. I'm not asking for this. This needs to go. At least I got rid of that other one. Okay. that my starting point, was it? A slight descend. Maybe first go direct to another waypoint, then try and delete it, then go back to the flight plan. I will have to turn off the nav 100% when I want to go direct to BZB. So I've got to get an FQIN first. So I can actually get the FQMA, the FQIN, which is the original line here. So I've been able to get it to do that, but my starting point, or my where I started, I can't now delete, and it's actually trying to get me to go back to it. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, so it's a backtrack 35 nautical miles. But won't let me delete it. Wow, it activates every time you click on something. It activates it. Don't activate it. Give me an. I want to tell it what altitude I want that. No, won't let me. Okay. We're practicing our S turns again. All right. Well, we'll just have to fly it manually. So. Can't seem to get rid of this point here. Yeah, I can't get rid of it. We're flying over, yeah, that's what I mentioned before, at 9,000 feet. I want to fly over it. Not planning on landing, just planning on going straight. My barrow is way out. I'm still at 11,000 feet. You fly next to him and cause a crash of desktop. That's what it's like, isn't it? Like, come on. I actually thought the sim had actually settled down, but which is why I asked Frank, mate, when you came in, I crashed. I hadn't crashed the whole time, and I'm just trying to check. Were you flying something different than usual? I have crashed a few times when you've come in. I wonder if it's trying to get files from your aircraft. I think I mentioned that last time. I'm sure I've got the Fuga out, like the freeware version. I might have to go and check that. I wonder if there is some sort of conflict. Like it's trying to get information off your computer onto mine, or sim doesn't recognize or something, or it's too high detail. I don't know. Don't know, and I also can't get rid of DO, whatever that symbol is. play around with this one, see if it actually lets me delete a point. How do you swap? Can delete the fly plan. I can also do direct to, which is what I'm going to have to do to avoid DO, whatever that symbol is. I'm going to have to. How do I get down? How do I scroll down the list there? Oh, that part there. No, that's my communications. That is two. How do you scroll down in this particular thing? It's not touchscreen. Event log. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I need to find out what the event log is. How do I know where that is for a crash so that I can find out what's going on? And next one, try and run me back to area. Where's my Microsoft Flight Sim event log? Actually, that's an idea. If I do a Google search. Eventviewer.msc. I wonder if I can do that while I'm actually flying. Let's see. What's the worst that can happen? Alright, there was an error in the last hour. .NET runtime error and an application error. That's it. And another one that doesn't tell me what source it was. Wow. Alright, and a kernel area error. What's the application error? When did it happen? What time is it now? Yeah, okay. There we go. Error at 11:40. 11:35. 5 minutes before it actually happened. Before that, nothing. Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's a fault. Okay. Module path. Yeah. Okay, FlyLive Studio had an application error after. That's why we've got no information up top. So FlyLive Studio stopped. I'll just turn that off then. Because the sim stopped. Well, that makes sense. Okay. So it took 5 minutes for it to come back on and then... Okay, so the application, this is the one with a fault, starting time, offset, exception code. Fault process ID. I have to look that up. Hey, Mighty, mate. Hello. David has changed over to his phone now. Just trying to work out what the fault might be. We're almost at our location here. I will need to go a direct to once we get here. Alright. We at 9,000 feet yet? Oh yeah, hang on. Let's hold there. That was close. Just going through the 9,000. Alright, good. Get the mixture right. Hide this guy. Check our fuel. I think we are running on front again. Yep. Heater heat's off. I'm going to turn it on. 9,000 feet. Alright, so we will turn in a second. So let's go direct to... Oh wait, that's not going to let me just type it in, is it? Let's try this one. Or what we do is we work out what our angle is, and it should be 017. Alright, so let's go. Missed it. Heading. Should be 17. Let's run that one down to 17. There we go. Alright. That way, because it's not actually picking up my correct flight plan, it's still keeping in that one dodgy bit of garbage there that I can't remove. Still didn't remove. Okay. Set destination. Yeah, that is the destination. No, we're not going backwards, thank you. Is there not a direct to in this system? Ah. No, I just want to... But not from there. Remove that. Ah. Piece of garbage. Alright. Why it even added it in there is because I probably started in the sky and it's going, yeah, that's what you want to do. No, that's not what I want to do. Look, we can just fly it with heading hold. Worked out where I should be heading by looking at our original plan. 017. Deal is though, we're probably tracking 21, see that? So if I want to get the actual airport, I'm going to have to turn a bit to track zero. So I'm getting a crosswind. Track 021. Okay. Fine. Yeah, okay. How you doing, Mighty mate? Bedtime for you? Yeah, I'm just dropping by to say good day. Well, g'day back. David's up late. What's the deal? David or Ricky? Isn't it the same? Isn't one's your mobile, one's your PC? Torn Jupiter's just jumped in. I see you there. Just past that airport. So trying to get the thing to fly a flight. Alright, what we could do is try a direct to how do you type it in? Select a waypoint. Doesn't let me actually press any of those buttons to go up and down. I wouldn't think it'd be this stuff. This is my... Oh, that's not working either. Actually, it is up there, sorry. No, don't want that. I still haven't worked out how to scroll down this page. That's weird. June is 5:30. I am missing some functions on you. How do I get you to do what you're told? I don't know. We're making our way the right direction, so that's all that matters. I have a few more clouds though. We can't get rid of that one waypoint. Right click on the knob and change what changing the knob does. It won't. Right click, oh, okay, wait, I'm in legacy view. And that's probably why.
Thanks for the dono.
Brett, once you get done, can you please send me the camera zoom file? Please hold it hand.
Yeah, alright. Dude, what is the camera zoom file again? For the F16 or something? Or 18? I can't remember which one it was. I'll have to look on Discord. Let me know. So you obviously fixed your install. Oh, now you're going to make me have to go and look for it. Try and remember what it is. Well, that's probably in mine. It was code, wasn't it? Isn't it in our Discord chat further back? Like a year ago? Should actually be a file there. Do a search on Discord. That's probably what we'll do. But hey, Jason, mate. You did look in Discord. Oh, you did get it fixed? Yeah, look on Discord as well. That file should be in our chat. That's where I'll have to get it from. You're going to tell me which one it is. Is it the 16? And if it is, search F16 in our chat. We're doing over 170 knots now. 196 ground speed. Oh, we got a tailwind now. We are booking it. Or zero wind. One of the two. Plenty of fuel, because you know we actually had plenty of fuel when we crashed the desktop anyway. How do you change it again? Oh, didn't we have some sort of edit? We actually had to edit a particular file. You might have to make me learn how to do it. I think we edited an actual file. Which one were we doing? Who makes the F16? DJ? No. SC Design, wouldn't it? Just Flight, okay. Alright, you do the aircraft config file, cameras config file. Yeah, cameras config file, and you're changing the numbers that we had. Yeah, SC, but it's actually under Just Flight on mine because I bought it from Just Flight. So go in, look at our chat, copy the same bit of camera view that we worked out was good, and paste it back over the same section. Or if there was a file there might actually be a file, I might have saved it, called something like cameras.cfg. Then you'll get your camera view back again. Oh yeah, I was looking up, what is this exception code? So when the PC crashed, it sent an exception code. So it's access violation. Means the program tried to read from or write to a restricted memory address. To protect the system stability, Windows immediately terminates the process, causing application or game crashes. Common causes of this error include corrupted system files, faulty RAM, outdated device drivers, or conflicts with antivirus software. Probably a corrupted system file, maybe some old file in Flight Sim. Look, it might be a good idea for me to save all my stuff and do a full reinstall of Microsoft Flight Sim as well. Just because I've put so much stuff in and then taken it back out and put it in and taken it back out. Yeah, so when someone comes along... Did you miss anything? No, Jason's jumped in and said hello. I think he said hello. No, he didn't. Jason jumped in and said, hey, can you help me? But I'm sure he means hello as well. And I'm looking up the reason why my computer crashed. No, my computer didn't crash, sorry, why my Flight Sim crashed. And saying it's an access violation to memory potentially, which means it could be that, look, QC Frank, the Fuga, I don't have it, but it might be going, but you've had one before. I can't find it anymore. Oh my god, I'm having trouble and the sim shuts down, which is annoying. And the one I've had before is a freeware version, but it's called the same thing. And originally you could have the freeware version and the payware version, and they both showed up showing that it was actually there. And I'm wondering if that's what it was. I wanted to zoom the exterior view of the Raptor to zoom out. Oh, Raptor, F-16 Raptor. Okay. Yeah, have a look back through our conversation. Anyway, so my Flight Sim actually shut down because of access violations with Windows. I tried to read or write something and it couldn't. It could be, do you know, Frank, mate, it might be my old file of the Fuga. He's like, hello, sorry. Yeah, I'm sure we meant hello first. So that could have been the reason. Alright, where are we? We are 90 nautical miles away. We're at 9,000 feet. Bring it in at 196, 195 ground speed. And we're going to land on a sand dirt strip. So yeah, that would be a fault offset. What is fault offset? Okay, fault offset is definitely in a Microsoft Flight Sim. What does it mean and what can I do about it? Wow, that's actually in the forums. So I'm not the only one with that fault offset. Lots of people have had this one, okay. Right, exception code crashes are usually caused by third-party programs on Windows, Corsair IQ, Zeus Armory Crate, or MS Afterburner. I have MS Afterburner, or third-party add-ons installed in the sim. Well, I have that too. After sim crashes, you will see it crashing two ways. So basically they're blaming everything that could potentially happen, but not actually recognizing that it is anything in particular. Lots of people having it. Wow, there's a really long forum and people are not having much luck finding it. It looks like it was the same fault in Flight Sim 2020. Honestly,
Thanks
it
for the
looks like,
dono.
well, looks like they haven't worked out anything. You've had crashes because of it. Jason, mate, thank you. Pay me to help you. You don't have to do that. But we'll go into Discord and we'll look for the previous thing and just look at dumping it back in there. You can't find the file, alright. So it looks like, yeah, look, I might have to turn off Afterburn. I don't think I've even got it on, do I? No, I got MSI Center, which I guess is the same thing. I exit that. That's gone. Flow share, flow's on, okay. How do I... Well, I can't shut that one, okay. What does visualize say? Stayed up way too late last night. Is that fireworks and stuff? Almost burned the house down. You've seen a bunch of firework places go up. So you can't seem to work out how to type in a direct to here. No, I cannot change that. One more try here. It's got 68 nautical miles still to go though. I still can't get rid of this one here. Traffic? What traffic have I got? On Jupiter maybe? How does it know I got traffic? I don't have a radar. I still can't remove it. Nah, won't let me, okay, what if I put one in before? Nah. Oh no, put the finale on first. So it went up with a massive bang to start off with then. I hear it. Yep, there we go. We got a Tomcat. And this thing is broken, not letting me delete. I wonder. Let's send that back to the avionics. Well, let's definitely change that. No, but it's kept that piece of garbage. No, that fixed it. Pain Dane. I was in the Pain Dane business. You know, you're making it up as you go, aren't you? Simulator. You're making it up as you go. I'm pressing buttons. No, what's this?
I am Cornholio. Whoa. That'll go. I need TP for my bunghole. Come out with your pants down.
You know what? It's close. It must have been where I was, so alright, I'll take it. Fine. I can actually shove it onto the nav as well. It gets over on that flight plan line there. And then line me up again, and let's actually go down on altitude. We've got 43 nautical miles. I'll take a full descend pretty fast then. Nope, too far. 2.5%, about 700 feet. 750, about, yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll run this in. Oh, big stretch. Look, I sent the flight plan back in again through the app. I'm fighting one app to another app. That's probably why. Damn, we thought this was going to be good, then just normal booms, and it just stopped. Oh. Yeah, showing off at the beginning, eh? Yeah, I thought there was another noise there. Hey, Twitch boy, mate. Yeah, I still looking at some of the issues that might be. All these damn kids and their noisy jets off. Get off my lawn, that's right. Well, Twitch Boy's not in a jet. But yeah. Yeah, you can tell when it's like school holidays or something. Lots more kids in the sim. Actually, is it school? Is it summer holidays now in the US? So that crash that I had was definitely the computer caused by not being able to correctly process the files and settings required to run a particular program or installation. So it just shut down Flight Sim altogether. Yes, can't wait for school to start. Yeah. And Canada. Does Canada have it off too? Where do I find the camera config file? In the folder of the aircraft that you want to work on, which I'm guessing is the F-16. There's a sim objects folder first. And then in the sim objects folder there is a, what is it? Airplanes. In airplanes, choose which model you want. F-16, F-16D or F-16I. Scroll down once you get into, say, that folder F-16. Scroll down and you'll actually see cameras.config. Open up camera.config in a text reading file like a notebook or something like that. You want the F-22. Oh, you did say Raptor. You want to change the F-22's config. Oh man, alright. Well, it'll be the same deal. Who makes the F-22? Who does make the F-22 actually? Top Mark. Same deal again, sim objects, airplanes, Raptor, scroll down, camera config, then you scroll down until you find whichever thing we changed before, which I can't remember which definition it is. There's quick view, there's rear facing GoPro. Wow, okay. Ooh, yeah, see now you're asking stuff we didn't do. We didn't change that one. So we would have to find out which one's the rear camera and swap that. Oh, so probably the one under quick view rear. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Let's just follow cam. Actually, I can't work it out. There's a whole bunch of them. Okay, now you're really asking questions, aren't you? Someone needs to make a video on this. Tail. Is there a camera view for the tail? Oh, there's rear facing as well. Pilot VR, left wing, right wing. No, that's it. So it must be rear. We best have changed just the numbers, did we? Did you find the actual chat? Maybe not a file. Quick view rear. And I think you wanted to change something like the X, Y, and Z. I think M Scenery made the best F22. I don't think they made one, but Redoc 3D did. That was the first one I got. I think it was Redoc 3D. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Hang on. No, this was the Eurofighter. Can you call after done? Yeah, alright. I may need to go and get some food as well. Alright, I'm going to hold this at about 3,500 feet. Run the mixture up a little bit more because we're now lower, prop pitch down. Nice area. Oh, look at that. That's a screenshot worthy. I am still dreaming. Oh man, look at this. It's actually late, isn't it? Yeah, I need some lunch, don't I? Won't be doing trucking sim this afternoon. Not at this rate. How are we doing that fuel? No problem. Alright. You sent me a picture of what you have. Yeah, okay. I'll open up Discord after. I don't want to open up now because I've had so much conflict. I'm trying to rule Discord out as one of them. Yeah, you got to keep scrolling down. What you've got is a list of folders. Keep scrolling down below the textures. I looked on my phone. How's it going? We actually had a crash to desktop, Michael. I just jumped straight back in the air and I finally got it going. But we're coming in towards our landing place. Oh, Elric's landed on the island. Very good. And I'm trying to rule out the fact that it's QC Frank's Fuga. It might be that my computer file still thinks I have the Fuga installed and it goes, I'm going to access that, and then I can't find it, and then it just shuts the sim down. Which is annoying because I don't have it installed. It should just go, that's not installed, ignore it. So I don't know. Slow it down a little bit. Now this should be a straight in. Let's zoom right in. Actually, let's just sit up on the dash there and then zoom in. I think it's a dirt strip somewhere right along this little bit here. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we should do a flyover. So after the texture Thunderbirds, you've got AI, C, F, G, config, aircraft config, approach, apron, cameras, climb, cockpit, cruise, engine. You want the cameras one. Underneath the texture Thunderbirds. They get all the way down through cockpit, spirit, Thunderbirds, and then they are different files. It's not dirt, straight in. Oh, it's not dirt. Oh, good. I thought it was sand, actually. But if it's not dirt, great. And straight in. Yay. What happened to my music? Did I stop it? I think I did. No, we ran out. Alright. Probably end up turning it off in a moment anyway. Alright, how are we going? Beautiful area. Oh, there's another airstrip right there. Might slow this down a little. Might also take the AP off completely. And with that, the pitch off. Thank you. Okay, now you want to descend. Okay, thank you. I am definitely going to have to turn that music off. I just started it again. It's like, hang on. Alright, trim up, trim up. Let me just hold that trim for a second. We can get back to that music afterwards. So we're on some tiny little beach island thing. Oh, it doesn't like my trim. Looks like they've got a... Well, I was going to say this is mining, but I don't know if that is. I think that's just flooding area. Certainly a bunch of sand here. Bring this in. Topmark does the file weird. Yeah, they do. Well, that's the same. Yeah, it's the same as the other one. No, let's drop that back. Manifold pressure's way down. I'll pitch down for a moment. I want to... Oh, I lost batteries. I lost my... Ooh, what happened? It shut down, did it? I did too. I lost my... Oh, did my generators turned off? No, generators are on. I lost my electronics though. Alright, well, we're coming in. Because I... Oh wow, I lost all my electronics. Something turned it off. Just as well I know where I'm going. Got one wheel down. Ah, we lost the other one. I've lost hydraulics as well. Okay, this is not good. We have an emergency. Get those things open. It sounds like it's going down. There we go. And the rear one. Holy schmoly. Talk about plane falling apart. I think I lost my hydraulic pressure and everything on that. Parking is at the end of the runway 20. Is this runway 20 I'm going in on? What am I doing? No, probably not. I have no flaps. No. Alright, some thunderous aircraft over the top of me. Hey! Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened there? The sim's mucking up on me. I think my engines have turned off. No, I'm trying to slow it down. They're not turned off. Mixture was all the way up. Yeah, it was. So no hydraulics. Oh, my power's back on. What the heck? Yeah, gremlins in the system. See if we can actually land this. 0 flaps. 80 knots. I'll take a 141. Let's put the wheel back down. Thank you. You're bouncing too much. This is a 0 flaps. It's not like my 31. Oh, yeah. I couldn't go in slower, but I might be able to stop this. Oh, hey. Now my flaps want to work. Oh, man. Fuel warning. What's the fuel warning? What's my fuel warning? What do you mean? Nope, fuel warning's fine. Look, electronics went off again. And they come back on. Do I not have enough battery? Do I not have the battery on and it's only running generator power? Wow. Wow, we are digging some trenches in this dirt. Alright, I will go and park in here and do a 180 next to visualize there, and in between that and the Scout number 74. Try not to take out the Scout there, and a full-on left brake hold. Spin it around more. Left brake hold. Oy, 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 somebody pushed it a little bit too far. Did you make it all the way, Mr. TPHI, in that same aircraft? You did too. Wow, I'm impressed. Okay, I keep shutting down for some reason. Fine, we'll just shut the whole thing down. And retract, yes, 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 yes. No lights are off. Beacon is off. Veto is off. They're already off. Okay. Goes off. Let's go hop out. I don't know. Look at this. Someone's here already going. Elric is like, yeah, I'm ready for a photo. Alright. Let's jump in and do the same thing. Alright. Let's see if I can actually look at the camera. There we go. Lasted the whole flight in this plane, and I even took off from the runway to start. Did very well. Very well. All right, put yourself on stream camera. You can have a look. Hello, viewers. Thank you very much for the 28 likes. Do we have someone else streaming? Was there a Hangar Studios scout getting flown by Sim Fanatic? He is, yes. You know what? We'll go and raid him in a moment as well. So let me just work out how to do that, and then I'll go and help Jason with his view thing, which I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing there, but we'll work it out. So bring yourself in. We're going to go talk to Sim Fanatic afterwards. You guys, he's another flight simmer. You can say good day from me. I'll go in there as well and do a quick hello. But yeah, Mox says thank you again for an awesome stream. Thank you. Normal shenanigans will commence next time. Oh, okay, next time. It sounds like a promise. Let's get the photo. Cool Kids Club. Thank you very much. Yes, Infinix said hi to you, Brett. Wait, what? When? In here? I didn't see him. Don't tell me he was in... Wait, did Twitch Boy just disappear? Was he in mine? Or you're over there already? Alright, we'll go and say hello to him. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming and joining in. We did go a little bit long. You're heading off to bed. Alright, we can at least say hello. Jump over there and say hello. Can't stay, but, you know, all the rest. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to jump back in here. Jump in this. Get the camera going up here. And we'll get some going away music. Can I get my camera to go really fast? We want it to go really fast. That'll do. And I'll get this music going here. All right. See you, everybody. Cheers.